Have you ever felt completely drained after someone ignores you? One moment you're fine, full of life, and the next your energy crashes. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a conversation, waiting for a response, a glance, a nod, anything. But there's only silence. That silence is louder than words. You sit there with a tight knot in your stomach, wondering what you did wrong, playing the moment over and over in your mind. Or maybe it's that message that never arrives, that seen notification with no reply, and suddenly you feel invisible. That feeling is not a coincidence. It's your soul speaking. It's your unconscious mind trying to send you a message. And Carl Jung, the brilliant mind who mapped out the deepest corners of the human psyche, offers us a way to understand what's really happening, and more importantly, how to protect ourselves from it. Today, we're diving deep into Jung's wisdom so you can not only reclaim your inner peace, but also transform those moments of rejection into a source of personal power. Stay with me, because this might just change the way you see the world and yourself. Carl Jung discovered that inside each of us there is a hidden universe, a rich, mysterious place where emotions, intuition, and our deepest truths are all connected. So when someone ignores you, when that emptiness creeps in and steals your peace, it's not just about external rejection. It's a signal, an alert from your unconscious. That part of your mind Jung described as the vast storehouse of everything we can't see directly, but that secretly controls our lives. The unconscious doesn't use words. It speaks in symbols and sensations. That tightness in your throat, the sudden heaviness in your chest, the sense that something just isn't right, it's all part of its language. Think about it. How many times have you felt something was off but chose to ignore it? Here's one of Jung's most powerful concepts: the shadow. The shadow is the part of you that you'd rather not see, the fears, the insecurities, the emotional wounds that don't align with the version of yourself you want to present to the world. But when someone ignores you, your shadow wakes up. It whispers things like, "You're not good enough," or "They'll always leave you behind." But here's the twist. That voice isn't telling the truth. It's inviting you to look deeper. Jung believed that repressing the shadow doesn't make it disappear. Quite the opposite, it becomes stronger. It slips into your habits and relationships. And when someone ignores you, that's your shadow in control. It pulls you away from your center into a place where you need external validation to feel worthy. Jung taught us that these emotions are not punishments. They're clues. When someone ignores you, your energy doesn't just vanish. It's leaking into places where it doesn't belong and where it's not respected. And that's where our power begins to shift. Once you understand this, you can choose where your energy goes. Here's your first practical tool. The next time you feel that emptiness, that sting of being ignored, don't rush to fill it with excuses or by trying harder. Stop. Ask yourself, what am I hoping to receive from this person that I'm not giving? To myself? Jung's most powerful tool for life's challenges is the wisdom of the two paths. One path is bright, busy, and full of people. It feels safe, and everyone says, "Go that way." The other road is darker, quieter, even a little intimidating. But when someone ignores you, it's like being shoved toward that second path. The easy thing would be to chase approval, but Jung would say the real transformation happens on the dark road, the one that forces you to meet yourself face to face. Protecting your energy begins with a hard but liberating truth. You can't control how others treat you, but you can absolutely control how you respond. Jung spoke about individuation, a process of becoming your most authentic self by integrating all parts of you, even the ones you'd rather hide. When someone ignores you, it's a chance to practice this. Instead of letting rejection define you, use it to reconnect with what truly matters. Now, let's talk about relationships, because this is where things get really interesting. Think of a friend who always cancels plans at the last minute, leaving you feeling like you don't matter. You keep trying, hoping things will change. But Jung would say, those patterns aren't bad luck, they're mirrors. That friend isn't just ignoring you, she is reflecting something you need to see, how you are, ignoring yourself by tolerating it. Here's another Jungian concept, projection. We project onto others what we can't face in ourselves. When someone ignores you and it hurts, it's not just about them. It's because there's a part of you that feels ignored by you. Have you given yourself the attention you deserve? If the answer is no, don't blame yourself. Everyone goes through this, but realizing it is the first step to change. So next time someone leaves you on read, don't get stuck in wondering why. Ask yourself instead, how am I ignoring me? You might discover you've been putting off your passions, your dreams, or even just a moment to rest. Pause again. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror. What do you see? If someone ignores you and it makes you feel small, it's not because they have power, it's because you're giving it to them. Jung would say your energy is sacred. It fuels your life, and protecting it is an act of self-love. So here's something practical. Set a boundary. If someone keeps ignoring you, decide how much time or energy you're willing to give before letting go. That's not selfishness. It's self-respect. When someone ignores you, it's a quiet drain. Picture your energy like water in a glass. Each time you wear yourself out trying to get approval, that glass empties a little more. Jung would say this happens because we're disconnected from our unconscious, the deep part of us that knows what we truly deserve. Yet we often overlook it out of fear. Here's where another powerful concept of Jung comes in: synchronicity. It's not just a poetic word. It's the idea that events in your life aren't just random. They're messages from the universe reflecting your internal state. When someone repeatedly ignores you, it's not just bad luck. It's a synchronistic sign telling you that person doesn't belong on your path, or that it's time to value yourself more deeply. Protecting your energy doesn't mean closing your heart. It means choosing where you place it. So here's a practical tool. Create an energy filter. Next time someone ignores you, ask yourself, does this person add to my life or take away from it? If the answer is they take away, take a step back. No drama, just distance. Jung believed that you can't live fully unless you reconcile with yourself. When someone ignores you, your first instinct might be to question your worth. But hear this: your worth doesn't lie in their hands, it lives in you. Protecting your energy in relationships isn't just about saying no to others. It's about saying yes to yourself. Think of those friendships that leave you exhausted. Those conversations where you give everything and get crumbs in return. Why are you holding on to them? Maybe out of fear of being alone, but Jung would say clinging to that is betraying your essence. He believed that the emptiness left after letting go isn't a loss, it's possibility. It's like cleaning your closet. You take out the old to let in the new dot, so here's a practical action step. Make a mental or physical list of the people who constantly ignore you. You don't have to hate them, but be mindful of the access you give. If someone can't see you, they don't deserve your light, period. Now, let's talk about something we all face: emotional chaos. When you're ignored, it doesn't just make you feel bad. Sometimes you get angry or cry or spiral in your thoughts. Jung saw chaos not as an enemy, but as a gift. It's your unconscious screaming, "Look at me." He said that within disorder lies the seed of order, but you have to go through it. So here's a tool. When that storm starts rising, don't avoid it. Feel it. Write what crosses your mind. Talk to someone you trust. You may find it wasn't that person that hurt you, but something deeper, like the fear of not being enough. That's Jung's magic. It leads you inward. Letting go isn't easy. But Jung teaches us that letting go is an act of power, not defeat. When you let go of what no longer serves you, the universe responds. Jung said, "These coincidences are signs that you're aligned with your truth." He believed the emptiness left after letting go isn't a loss, it's possibility. It's like cleaning your closet. You take out the old to let in the new. Here's a practical action. Choose one relationship or situation where you're being ignored, and run a 1-week experiment. Don't push or seek approval. Just observe how you feel. You might discover that peace is worth more than the attention you've been chasing. Let's talk about authenticity, because this is where Jung shines. He said, the purpose of life isn't to be perfect or to please everyone. It's to be yourself, whole, real. When someone ignores you, it usually hurts because it pulls you away from your center. It makes you question who you are. But protecting your energy means returning to that center. Jung called this process individuation, the journey of integrating your shadow and your light, embracing everything that you are, not just the parts you like. When you live from this place of wholeness, the people who once ignored you, belittled you, or tried to dim your light lose all power over you. Their silence no longer defines you. Why? Because you've reclaimed your story. Authenticity is magnetic. Forced effort repels. That's a truth we often forget. Protecting your energy means reclaiming the script of your life. It means not allowing others to define your worth or dictate your direction. Here's a small but powerful tool. Do something just for you this week. Something you love. And here's the key. Don't do it to be seen. Do it to remind yourself that you matter. It's a subtle but strong message to your unconscious mind. I am here and I count. Jung's most profound insight is this. Your outer reality is a mirror of your inner world. If you find yourself surrounded by people who ignore you, it's simply reflecting the way you've been treating yourself. Change that internal dialogue, and your external world will shift. The core message I want you to carry with you is this. Don't search outside for what already lives inside. Write that down. Memorize it. Live it. Final pause. Ask yourself, what are you ready to release today? What small, powerful act will you do to protect your energy this week? Think about it. And if you feel called to share, leave your answer in the comments. I'd truly love to read it. And if this video resonated with you, if it stirred something inside, please like it, share it with someone who needs this spark of truth, and make sure you subscribe with the notification bell turned on. Every time you engage with this message, you help it reach someone who might be quietly struggling, just like you were. Thank you for being here, for listening, for being part of this beautiful community. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, your energy is yours. Protect it, live it, and honor it.